Warmest greetings, wild ones. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us on this spooktacular day. And we're so many spooky events coming up, which we will get into later. In the meantime, I am Bran, your GM. And when I am not here, I am asking Sven Guli for makeup tips.
Hello, everyone. You guys know me as Celtic Scribe, but also I am your wonderfully dwarven mage for the stream here. And happy spooky times to everyone.
Hello, Harl Chaotic here. And as you can see, I have winterfied the Kiwi costume. So, yay.
That's so cute. Hi, I'm Bree. I play Fada, the halfling cleric, and when I'm not here, I don't know where I am anymore. I'm everywhere. No. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm Thomas.
That's a heroic statement.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very true. I'm Thomas. I have no foresight and dressing up for Halloween, so... and I will be playing Helena, the human sorcerer.
Dark greetings. I'm Velvet playing Ursula tonight. I've only got my trusty feather boa because I don't know anything else in pastels. Everything is black. Super stoked to be here with some of my favorite people.
Black's a great color. Never put out black.
Literally wearing black.
I would never, but Ursula doesn't own any black.
That's yeah.
I also wanted to make it known to everyone watching the stream that my costume doubles from Link to, becoming a ghost. So. Apparently, I got it.
Did you purposely hit that timing, or?
I did.
Okay, awesome.
That was really good.
You mastered your stealth roll there.
Yeah, not 20.
Or I got an invisibility cloak when no one was looking.
Bear witness to his final form.
Bear witness.
All right. When we last left our brave adventurers,
Fada was
they
high.
had, Fada was embracing nature in a way she had not been able to do since coming to this island. The group had gotten a bit of experience in the town and got to hear a little bit about the person they were seeking. This figure seems to be a incredibly well-known and powerful name in the culinary arts. So much to a degree that the food and stuff and those following him seems to have very magical essence to it. The party had gathered some supplies and gathered some nice winter clothes, and they are now facing down Ark's Crown, the giant frozen mountain range before them.
The more I look at this, the more I realize that I don't think I'm wearing the proper attire.
Just stay next to me, and I'll keep everyone as warm as I possibly can. Being a dwarf, I kind of radiate heat.
Did not know.
Well, that and I have fire spells, so that helps.
Well, who's taking the first step? Because I know I'm not doing it.
I should probably stay near the back, because if I take a tumble, you don't want to have to catch me.
Yes, it's gonna be me then.
Followed by me. Very closely.
Yeah.
I'll do it behind the two of them. I'll go third.
I guess I'll tail behind if Ursula wants to go in front of me.
Sure.
Okay.
It's almost like you guys are expecting something. You so rarely give an order.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Gee, I don't know why we would think that at all.
No, it's weird. Very, very, very strange. Um, to the north of the village, you definitely see this maybe not well maintained but well worn path up towards the mountain. This seems to be the challenger's hike to meet with the elusive cook.
To food.
That's a point I was going to say, Kiri. I keep your nose open, I guess. Yeah, I imagine you will be able to find our way.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna say, do you quite literally do a big inhale when he makes the statement?
Yes.
You can kind of smell a lot more than you would expect. Just from that statement, that breathe in, you can actually still pinpoint about how far away the candy shop was and how far back the bakery was. And even in the haberdasher and the tannery, you can still pick up that scent and with a pretty keen idea of exactly where it is just from that.
Kiwi is drooling.
But nothing up the mountain. In a way.
I didn't say
Everything
that.
here just smells so good.
All right, are we taking our move?
Yep.
Kiwi will just
We
start-
march.
We march! To food!
Onward.
How deep is the snow?
Currently where you are, not very.
Okay, that's probably good.
Most of us are small.
There you go.
As we are traveling up the mountain, I would like to see if I can read an aura off of just like the surrounding area itself,
Sure.
or just if I can sense an aura of any kind near us.
Sure. Is there something you're kind of keeping your eyes?
Like
For?
if there's any like cave opening or like maybe some signage or like runic carving of any kind.
Okay. You do not spot any runes directly on your way. As you traverse, given the odd twisting crags of just rock leading up to the mountain itself, you have no doubt that there are caves there.
Okay. And they're not like giving off any sort of aura of any kind?
I'm gonna say yes. Man, I really wish you had to roll on that one. That one is way too nice to you. That one is so nice to you.
It's such a free spell.
It is such a free spell. I'm gonna say you are definitely sensing magic from quite a few areas around you.
Oh.
They're different. It's not one exact aura, but the area does seem to be laced with various areas that just seem to be pooling magic.
Interesting. Well, I can imagine that there seems to be a lot of magic activity around here, and I would imagine that's because of the cooking school that is near the top. But by the looks of it, it seems that there seems to be magic being drawn from and to the mountain.
Really?
I'm not sure what that means, but I suppose we'll find out.
Do you think if all the students are like trying to cook the best dish, they'll let us try them all?
I don't see why not. They do need critics.
Amazing. It's gonna be the best mountain like dinner experience ever.
It's not long out of the village before the snow is definitely deeper than you would have hoped for on this trip. I can't even say ankle deep because everyone's ankle would be at a different level.
Is it ankle deep on a human? I guess. Is
Yeah, I suppose so. Let's say we're looking at about 3.5, 4 inches of snow at this point.
I would like to pick up a snowball and toss it at Ursula.
All right, you will. I assume you'll be rolling for this.
Yes. What do I need to roll?
I would say dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay. Go back to my character. Here we go.
The beef begins.
You knew this was coming. 12.
solid water. What can you do about it?
Is it against my armor class?
You can either do that or you can do it as a contested roll. I mean, we kind of gave you the benefit here of being able to choose that.
I mean, both are pretty high. It doesn't really matter. You want me to just measure against like my base dexterity or roll dexterity?
I would say roll dexterity, just for funsies.
Dang.
Jeez, 19.
I'm just a too slow of a dwarf.
19.
Can I swerve and have it hit someone else?
I mean, technically Helena's right in front of you.
But is this where this is going to happen? Are we just going to ignore today and just have a snowball fight instead? Because I'm cool with that. I just want to make sure we establish this now.
It would be on brand.
Yeah, I'm like, you
Or
know.
on brand.
Oh god.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay, so what happens?
Well, I mean, as Ursula described it, she simply meandered out of the way, elegantly swerved. So we'll assume it has enough force to continue going. So if
I mean, I'm
you said
gonna.
Helena was next, so
Do you want to try for a roll, Helena?
I'm gonna have to because I'm pretty sure. No, but I mean, why not? Let's just
A very strong throwing arm.
give it a go.
Just release some chutzpah into it.
16. Not as fast as ours, but
It's fast enough.
yeah.
So then going down the line,
It's me.
Yeah, you gotta roll. You gotta roll.
God. I'm gonna be the one to fail, we all know it. Come on. Come on. Yep.
Oh,
Barely.
11.
Just barely.
Wow.
in your still nature focused state, you're too busy still kind of staring off in the mountains and imagining the wonder that is them until there's just this wet plop against your chest. There's no real strong force behind it, but it's still a smack. And
Oh, that's how we're gonna do it? That's how we're gonna play it?
I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to go for Ursula.
I mean, I gotta
But
pick
she
one
do-
up and throw it back.
She dodged and then Helena dodged. It was quite an interesting feat.
yes, I was surprisingly nimble.
I'm proud of you.
What happens now? What shall you do now that I have betrayed you with snow?
Throw him back, but my dex is not high, so let's see.
I'm just going to put down in my notes, snowball fight, and just leave it at that.
Alright, okay. There you go. 13.
All right, let's see what I got. Come on, dexterity. 7.
Tracks.
Karma.
That sounds about right.
I just have this image of Thildren leaping out of the way, landing, and then getting hit in the face.
Yeah. I would say that should be what happens.
That's amazing.
Like, you'll never catch me!
Trips right into it.
Can you confirm that that's what happens, Bran?
I can definitely confirm that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, he kind of gets himself up and brushes off the snow and just kind of like has a little giggle to himself. Well, that was fun. That was a good throw.
Fair is fair.
I am going to need.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
New challengers appear.
I was gonna say, what was it before that you said, Fada? Tit for tat? We seem to be doing a lot of that lately.
What do you
I'm going
need?
to say a survival score from everyone.
Oh.
God.
Okay. 8.
9.
There we are.
10.
And 7.
10 for Kiwi, 7 for Helena.
Okay.
We got 7, 8,
Oh.
9, 10.
Hey!
That's true, we did.
And furthermore, none of you see anything wrong. You're all
Thanks.
having a wonderful time.
Uh-oh.
There is a foreboding storm on the horizon, sir.
I just...
Oh, Ursula.
Oh,
Ursula
that-
got an 18.
I don't know how that
happened. that late pull.
It's all
there.
those
Okay.
it's all those sharks you battle.
I'm gonna say yes, actually. While everyone is, sort of having fun with their stuff, Ursula, you notice this almost a cast of shadow over the light of the sun that just seems to hover over you just for an instant. And you are aware that it is definitely something big that can block out the sun. That seems like a very obvious statement. But you can tell that it is something so big that it's far away and still doing that.
I'm gonna try to just track it with my finger and just be like, are you supposed to have big flying things that blot out the light?
Not normally, no. Like, do we have a shape? What is it, like, general shape?
I thought you were asking her, not me.
No, I mean, you would know better than I, right?
Oh, yeah.
And better than...
Yeah.
Not that you spotted, and now currently you don't see anything.
Dang. Okay. Large shadow. Ezra, did you see what
something
direction
large.
it went in?
Cast over you, and now you do not see anything. Say again?
Did Ursula see what direction it went in?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say Ursula could have seen it traveling east.
It went that way.
Just look at that one.
Opposite direction from where I was hearing that voice.
It's not. You heard the voice from the west.
Yeah, I know. It's heading the opposite way.
Okay.
So it's heading east towards like the ocean?
Towards maybe the mountain range, maybe that area, or to the ocean.
I see an ice cave over there. On the map as me, not like as Tholdrum, just to be clear.
No.
No, yes.
From whence came you by this knowledge, Soldrum?
Oh, I know, no. Just to be clear, as the player, not the character.
Kiwi, give me another survival check, actually.
Oh, okay. 7.
That would be a 7.
Kiwi is just dun 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 in the snow. We're
So-
marching towards food.
So there's an odd scent again hitting you.
Mm.
You don't recognize it, but it's weird. Every baser instinct in you goes, I don't know about that, but you don't know what it is.
That's Are we sure we need to go up this mountain? I mean, I know there's food, but like,
We have to get that seed. We have to get it to save the forest.
maybe it was a bad food project. Ugh.
Kiwi, you're always after food. What's got you what's got your sudden interest turned?
You know, this doesn't smell like it's gonna be very good food.
Where do you propose we go if not to the seed?
That candy shop was real nice.
We're going up the mountain, Kiwi.
There's a whole wall of rock candy that you wanted. You're in charge of a magic school. You gotta go to school.
Tholdrum just kind of marches past her without giving regard to what she's saying.
Fair to follow.
She'll just like turn towards him and be like, "You can't just say no to school."
Just like drugs, Kiwi, you can say no to anything.
Fine. And then she'll like run to catch up and be in front again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say as you're making your way on the path that's already somewhat laid out for you, the further on that, the less that smell seems to come and assault your nostrils. You seem to be going a little further away from it as you continue on the path.
Okay, well, it wasn't their cooking. Everything's fine. Let's go.
Oh, good. It's kind of freaking me out. Kiwi trying food.
It's fine.
As we're marching through the snow, Tholdrum's gonna remember that he has rock candy in his bag and like pull out a stick and just start munching on it.
What flavor did you get?
Yes, strawberry, my favorite flavor. It's just like red crystals, just like in literally a cylindrical form, just jettisoning in different directions, and he's just kind of nibbling on it.
All right. As you continue on the path, some locations do seem to start coming to your attention. It's no longer just the sparse spruce trees. That was easy to say.
Hey.
The sparse spruce. You do become aware of a particularly darkened woods to the west of this trail. Probably not so different than what's behind Tholdrum currently. Can't see too far into it, but it does
Spooky
seem
woods.
it does seem rather dark and spooky. As Tholdrum already had mentioned, you also will notice a particularly large cavern to the east. I'm going to say there's a good opportunity that's where the shape could have been going to.
My God. Tholdrum kind of stops for a moment in the snow and takes out a piece of parchment and scrolls down the locations of the forest and the ice cave. And then it turns to Helena and says, do you think either of those places are worth a look?
Every fiber of my being is screaming at me not to go near that cave. But my heart is also saying, you should check out that cave.
I mean, if you and Ursula truly saw something going near there, maybe that's what we ought to check out. Do you think the seed could wait?
We know where it is.
True, it's not going anywhere.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just thinking we could get the seed first, but Helena is in the most indecisive position that I think she's ever been in.
Well, let's get other the rest of the party's opinion. Theta, do you think we have enough time to check out that ice cave?
Pretty sure the ones making our timeline are us. So.
Well, you don't have to be tart about it. I'm just asking a question.
No, I didn't mean to be. I was just. I didn't.
She has a fair
didn't-
point, though.
I didn't know we were on a deadline. I'm good to go check out a cave if you guys are.
Just making sure. I'm not sure if anybody's in a hurry to get the seed, is all.
No, like Helena said, the seed will be there. Doesn't sound like that chef character is going anywhere.
And if he does, we have a means to track him down.
I forgot. I can't. Jesus.
No worries.
Literally did actually forget.
Kiwi, how do you feel about exploring an ice cave?
Is there food in the ice cave?
I mean, do you consider bats food?
Or whatever that giant shadow was. We could maybe, if it's not friendly.
I mean, bats are just so cute, though.
There's nothing that says there isn't other food in there.
But also, we have a lot of food left over from the village, and we have candy.
You can never have too much food. It's like having too much books. And I don't think you can have too many books.
Well, now you have to just attack my character, don't you?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying.
I mean, if we go explore the cave, the more time we're away from the chefs, the more food they'll have made by the time we get to them.
I was actually
To
thinking
the cave!
I was thinking even better. What if we find a really interesting piece of meat or something that they could cook for you?
To the cave!
Uldrum kind of like leans back and looks over at Ursula and says like, you know, for someone who doesn't talk very much, you certainly have a lot of words of wisdom.
All about timing and presentation.
Very well.
All right. You head east. You make your way off the path. And it's not a far stretch, but it is a bit of a incline that leads you close to the mouth of this cave. You are coming across less snow, and rather it's becoming more icy. It's not that soft, flump, to the ground. It's now a little slick under your foot.
Please, nobody fall down the mountain.
You had to say it. You could have just left well alone, but no.
How close do you intend on?
Kiwi's gonna like take a couple of little quick steps and kind of try to slide a little. Whee!
Oh no.
Give me a dexterity there, Kiwi.
Oh,
That's a natural one.
no. However, yeah, it's a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You your people are forest people by their nature. You have almost clawed feet to be able to grip at the trees and run and bounce off rocks and to scatter them. What you are not built for is the ice, and you abruptly bust your goblin arse uh, on some hard ground.
Mm.
You don't take damage, just pride.
Oh.
I meant to do that.
Dear, are you okay?
You
Do
know.
you need a bandage or something?
No, I'm fine. Just not graceful.
I don't think you need to be graceful right now.
I'm going to attempt to carefully step across this ice to get to the mouth of the cave using my staff as like leverage.
Okay. It's about I'm gonna say it's about 40 yards of this icy terrain before you'd get to the cave mouth.
Okay.
He's just gonna start crawling.
That's one way to do it.
That's true. I could always give you a little shove, you know, and slide you across.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm shoving you. All right.
Yes.
So
All
I
right.
guess I'll bend down and I'll shove Kiwi across the ice.
Woo!
Give a strength check.
Oh, no.
I'm a dwarf using a strength check. Oh, geez. Okay. Hopefully it will be good. 20.
Noise.
Yes.
Yeah. It's yeah. You've definitely sent Kiwi.
Flying.
What is the?
Eating.
I couldn't think of the sport. The
That's
broom.
what I've been
Oh,
trying to
curling.
think of.
Curling.
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 God, I was been trying to think for the last 3 minutes.
You send
Goblin
Kiwi curling right up to the mouth of the cave.
Ooh. Yes.
Kiwi, wait for
got-
us.
He got a dust off his hand. He's like, there you go, little one.
Now, Kiwi, I need you to do a give me a just a wisdom roll.
Nice.
18.
Nice.
18. All right. The cave does have these pillars of ice seeming to hold it up, and there's stalactites and stalagmites protruding of this thick ice. You also see pretty clearly there seems to be some large almost impact spots right at the front of this, right at the entrance, as if something heavy landed on the ice right outside.
So it definitely looks like something landed here. I'm yelling that back to the party.
Oh boy.
There's just some and also there's pointy things all over the place in there.
Oh, good.
I mean, they're not pointy, they're just and ice pointy.
I don't know about any of you, but I really hope that this is a dragon. In the best kind of sense.
What do you mean you hope this is a dragon?
What is the best sense for a dragon encounter?
In like a kind dragon who's friendly and
What dragon do you know that's friendly?
And we
None,
have a
but
pet
I've-
baby dragon?
Oh, see if we get to that point, then you. Let us just go and hope for the best, eh?
I suppose it could be an ice dragon. That would make sense. All right, very well. Wait for me there, Kiwi. And I kind of just like give up on walking and sit on my butt and slide myself across. So you just see a dwarf in a cloak just kind of like scooting.
While Kiwi's waiting, like the impact spots, she's gonna like put her tiny little foot like over it to try and compare the size. It's just like, take that.
I guess to get across, I was thinking I was going to do something elegant, but no, Helena will just try and trudge very slowly.
And Kiwi, I'm gonna say, with you planting your foot there and doing your size comparison with your thumb and doing the math, that impact spot is definitely bigger than you are.
Oh, good.
Like a lot bigger than you are.
Yeah, she's
There's
still
probably
just like,
there's probably like 4 or 5 kiwis worth of.
I was just about to ask how many kiwis is it?
yeah.
That's a fine measurement tool.
It
Yeah.
is.
So
It
like,
is a unit of measurement in this world.
we can take it. It's fine. Totally fine. Nothing could go wrong here.
Oh, jeez.
4 or 5 kiwis big.
Which is a metric kiwi.
2 metric kiwis.
Kiwi is 3'9". 9 of those inches are ears.
That's 3. Jeez, okay.
Question: how long does it take me to scoot across?
I'm gonna say just a few minutes to get you there.
Okay, that's fair.
And how about my non-elegant trudging? I like to think it's like when you don't have snow boots or any sort of grip on your shoes and you know you're walking on ice, so you're just
Like-
sort of doing that like as heavy-footed as you can be, but being like really balanced at the same time.
You're definitely a few yards behind Pilgrim and his. I don't even know how I would try to describe what this
Butt
my
scooting.
Yeah,
butt
the
scooting. Yeah,
butt scooting. All right,
yeah.
It's
My,
usually
my
something
ice luge. I don't
that's
know.
usually something reserved for the cats, but in this,
Yeah, it's like what your dog or your cat does. So
I think Fata's trying to be following Helena's lead.
And
Slow and
Ursula, how
steady.
are you? How are
It's
you
a
doing
race.
this?
I'm just gonna skate across.
See, I was going to, but I don't. I just know I wouldn't. She would fall over.
You're gonna have to give me a dex roll
She is the epitome of grace.
Come on, Ursula. Come on.
or acrobatics if you have.
Do I have acrobatics?
If anybody could do this, it'd be her.
Don't say
Dex
that.
hasn't filled
Why
in.
would you say that?
I mean, 19. There you go.
No,
There we go.
19. That's 2 for Ursula.
It is it is fairly graceful your way over there. I mean, this is not obviously polished zambonied ice. It's not perfect, but you are able to just cut a nice trail to the mouth of the cave.
Fata's mouth just falls open as she walks.
Make
Yeah.
a big U in the eyes.
See, now seeing Ursula do it, Helena's like, let's give it a shot.
I just imagine Ursula skating across the ice, and as she's like halfway to the cave, she just has like random glitter she throws into the air.
Like this little trail, like
Yes,
just kind of.
always
Yeah.
have pocket glitter.
Helena, has, after seeing Ursula show off, will attempt to skate the rest of the way over, just because it's also faster as well.
Let's see. Let's give it a try.
11.
Ooh,
Well, it
As
does
I
not
thought.
there's a lot of stopping and wobbles. you'll get a couple good strides, and then you lose a bit of a balance, and you'll halt yourself, and then go again. You eventually make it. You're standing upright the entire time. We'll word it that way.
But just doing the sort of
Yep.
and then kind of keep going.
Like me if I'm ever on the ice.
Yeah, that's like the first time I ever went ice skating.
Fada knows her limits. She will continue. She
You
will
just,
continue very
just
You're
carefully.
smarter. You're just smarter. That's all that matters.
Bree's
Alright.
fallen on the ice a few too many times, living in the Midwest.
Okay. I believe we can say for this point, everyone's made their way to the entrance.
Yep. I think Tholdrum's gonna wipe off his butt because clearly it's very icy and wet now because of the freaking scooting he did. And then he's going to glance down at the print that Kiwi was comparing her foot in, and just sort of carefully gaze into the mouth of the cave.
Is there are you trying to search for something directly?
Yeah, like I'm basically I'm like looking to see if I can see anything in the cave.
Give me change it up on you for a bit. Give me a nature check.
Ooh, nature. Where is my?
It should be spooky.
Wow.
How dark
Ooh,
is it in the cave?
5. Not so
wow.
good.
You're pretty sure it's a cave.
This is a cave.
Nothing that you can glance gives you a strong impression of what's in here.
Can I try to see if I can recognize the print,
Sure,
like what it is?
sure.
Am I rolling?
Nature.
Come on, nature. Okay. Why is it doing this? Oh, 10, but guess what? That's a natural 1.
That's a nat 1.
It's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a +9 to nature.
Dang.
Yeah, that's intense.
That's mastery, right? Wow.
I'm gonna say you don't know precisely what it is. Given the size, given the impact, you can tell that clearly it was something that had claws that planted when it landed. So you know you're dealing with something that was flying, large, and has claws.
So probably a dragon.
Could I do a lore check?
Sure.
Good lord.
I'm gonna pay for all these rolls later.
More like good lore.
That's a 26.
Yes.
I know its social security number.
I'm gonna say again, given what you've already sort of uncovered or witnessed so far, you're gonna use all your Witcher instincts to piece together what this creature could be, and given the lore, I'm gonna say, given the name of this mountain range is in reference to a dragon.
Wow.
So you are have a fair certainty that that's what you'll be potentially finding in here.
Question
Those
is, do
dragon
you say
prints.
that aloud?
What'd you say?
Those are dragon prints.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I thought.
This is a dragon then? This is our dragon cave?
That's what
Because-
it looks like.
Helena doesn't even hesitate. She just starts wandering in.
Would we even be able to see? Is it dark in there?
Not as far as the entrance, not as far as you can see. The sun just seems to be bouncing light throughout it. So the area that you can see does seem to be well lit.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like I say, Helena's not even hesitating to just get the first look at this thing.
I'll stick close to Helena.
Yeah, same.
I've never seen a dragon before.
Kiwi
Exactly.
following for sure.
And now that all of you are under the impression of that you're about to find a dragon, we're going to take a quick break. And we will be right back. And welcome back. We do have a quick announcement we need to make about awesomeness in the very near future. And we are going to pass that down to Bree. Bree, what is happening?
So many things this week. So this weekend is the charity stream here on the Terrible Party Twitch channel. October 16th to the 18th, we're raising money for the Center for Suicide Awareness. There's going to be a large amount of really cool games and just streams going all weekend pretty much, starting on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to have one game here with, I think, GM Rio. It's going to be a heart game with three of us. Me and Bran and Thomas will be in that game. And then it just goes for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you happen to be able to watch on Thursday, the 15th, I will be streaming part 3 of my Bree Plays Undertale at 6 p.m. Eastern, kind of as a pre-stream, following this part of the pre-stream too.
Which is hilarious, by the way.
Me playing Undertale?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yep, it's my first it's my first playthrough, and I totally know what I'm doing, 100%. Mm-hmm. I'm the best gamer there is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Totally could walk in a straight line
Also,
and everything.
Keep saying it. Everyone finally
You-
believes it.
You interacting with Papyrus was just like so adorable. It was.
I mean, he's the best. What,
I
like,
love him. Oh, also, Harl's running a game on
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes, Urban Shadows.
Yeah. It's powered by the Apocalypse game, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
I'm very excited.
I
Can
love
we
the
get
characters.
can we get a little hint?
I
A
love
little
the
hint of
characters
what's in
too.
there?
It is going to be taking place in Orlando at the reopening of Terror on Church Street. For those of you who know what that is.
Oh, but I wish I did.
Is it R.L. Stein level?
Terror on Church Street was in the it was a haunted house in the middle of downtown Orlando during the 90s. It was a 3-story haunted house, and this was before they had rules. So the scare actors could touch people, and you could just climb into the sets with them.
It's gonna
Okay.
be
Wow.
a lot.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Oh, fantastic.
a lot of fun. You can check out the full schedule on either Terrible Party's Twitter, terrible_party, or you can check mine. I'll be pinning it at the top of mine after tonight. Bookworm7894, and I'll also tweet out the story of what Harl's talking about because it's pretty cool. Pretty creepy. So yeah. And if you want to donate, you can donate early, but if you want to donate during the stream too, it's tinyurl.com/terriblepartyoct20, so OCT20. That'll be fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm excited.
Okay, party. You are staring into the mouth of this icy cave. As far as the chamber, as far as what you can see so far, it seems pretty well lit. You don't know if it's just the sun refracting, both of those.
That would, yeah, either one.
Yeah, either one. But not both at once.
No.
On the different pillars of ice, but light just seems to be carried through there. Just this constant shimmering pale blue just is blanketing everything in there.
Can we see how big the cave is?
From where you are, from this view, you can see a fairly small chamber. From this point, you're looking at maybe 20 yards all and around. You, from this angle, can't tell if there's anything further than this.
Like say, Helena, just giddy with the possibility of seeing a dragon. We'll just step straight on through.
Oh dear.
Huey's gonna follow.
Fada will go next.
Yeah, Thuldrum will continue on.
I'll bring up the rear just in case.
I thought for a second you were considering not going in. But,
That'd be kind of funny.
I want to see what's in there.
We need our bard.
There's almost
Right.
like a bounce to Helena's step as she walks in.
As you make your way through this just completely iced over floor, you can see what's become a trail of impact points. Not as destroyed as where that clearly a landing spot was. But you can still see where heavy weight and thick claw has made its way back and forth through this chamber.
Should assuming it is a dragon, and assuming they are intelligent creatures, should we announce ourselves or should we stay quiet?
I feel like it's a little late for that already. Considering we were yelling at the mouth of the cave earlier.
Very true.
This is a fair point. I have a strange question. I don't know if Helena will be able to tell, but is there a way to spot if the footprints that we're seeing are spaced or like in a way to tell if this walks on 4 legs or not?
Give me a nature check.
This is what I was saying. I'm not going to be good at this, but
Check that nature.
10.
I'm gonna say you're under the impression of 4 legs, if only because the general idea of a dragon,
Yeah.
is 4 legs. So you're probably under the belief that that would be the case.
Well, let's just keep going. Yes, it's getting more exciting by the minute.
Is it getting any darker as we go further into the cave?
It is not.
Oh wow. All right. Well,
Caves
yeah.
are definitely better than forests.
I take
But
personal
not by
offense.
much.
I take personal offense to that.
No. I agree with Kiwi. Caves are certainly more homey.
Just haven't been in the right forests. Feta just keeps walking.
Well, the only forests I've ever been in were weird.
I mean,
'Cause
that's
a cave that continues to light itself as we go further in isn't weird at all.
This is the only cave I've ever been in.
wow. Well, none of you have
I
seen
mean-
none of you have seen the great dwarven caves. Now those are a sight to behold.
Maybe we can go on a field trip to the Great Dwarven Caves one day.
Perhaps, if my family doesn't tear me limb from limb.
Oh.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's a long story.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Can't, family. Can't live with them. That's it.
I know
I
that
don't
feeling.
even know where my family is anymore. So, yep.
Why are we suddenly being such downers? We're going to see a dragon.
I mean,
Can we
Sorry,
keep it as a pet?
Sorry,
Good
we were
try.
just reminiscing. I got reminiscent of home, and that's all. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just be exciting. Like bubbly and crazy and
Oh,
you know.
I'm excited. I'm just cautious because it's a dragon, so it might try to bite us.
The
Or
only
was.
dragon I've ever seen was sleeping in a hole next to, that
Yes, and
cavern.
that one was fine. So
Yeah,
That was a baby dragon.
That was a bebe dragon.
and we also
Yeah.
did not really interact with
and
it.
it was adorable, and I want it for a pet.
we can ask this one.
Okay,
Well, let's not insult it
hey
immediately.
dragon!
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Kiwi, no.
Kiwi, yes.
We're gonna piss off a dragon before we even step in there. I can't see.
So I'm guessing Kiwi yells into the cavern. What happens?
Give me a diplomacy.
Wait, all of us?
Oh, just Kiwi.
Oh, it's Kiwi. Okay. Oh no. All right. Oh.
Damn.
21!
What? When have you got in diplomacy? Oh, okay. Wow. I'm surprised for some reason.
I am literally shocked.
As far as you know, nothing's there to hear you, or
Oh.
at least you don't get a response.
I guess it's not home, guys.
Are you following the steps, or are you looking around this chamber?
I guess I'd be
kind of like standing in the middle of it yelling.
fairly
echo is
fascinated by the refracting of the light. I would be fairly fascinated by that. Have a quick peek around before Helena continues.
Looking around for anything cool.
Yeah, because it's quite an interesting sight.
I'm looking around to see if there's something looking at us.
I'm gonna say, as far as Helena's, are you trying to investigate how the light can be continually
I guess maybe. Yeah. Just sort of like trying to understand exactly like the science behind it. Aya's no, but I don't think she would.
I'm gonna say, in your observations, as you would look up towards a ceiling or look up to the top of the cave, you would see various little pinpricks of sunlight coming through,
That's what,
and ice seems to be just positioned just right in front of it for it to catch. And it seems like this, but hundreds of times over.
That's pretty cool.
Is it possible to tell if that was like done naturally or if it was like sort of done by hand?
Short of getting a closer look, I'm gonna say from the ground level, you probably couldn't tell.
Damn. Can't fly yet. Oh well.
Wait, yet?
Well, I have the capacity. My father could fly.
Oh.
This is news.
That's just a thing?
Well, it's magic, isn't it? He could fly.
All I know is magic tastes good.
Oh my.
I'm not letting you lick me when I learn to fly, okay? You're not...
Are you sure?
I am completely positive.
We'll see.
Kiwi, give me a nature check.
22.
Dang.
There is an interesting smell
Fuck.
coming from it seems where the footprints were seem to be heavier in the traffic.
Haley will go towards them and immediately put her face in them to smell them closer.
You're smelling the just tracks.
At the moment, and then I will see if I can figure out where that smell is even more coming from.
It's a
Gonna track it.
I'm gonna say it's a similar scent, but not the same.
Hmm. Oh. Follow my nose!
Whoa, hold on, Kiwi.
The yell echoes.
The nose knows.
Nose.
It hasn't failed us so far.
I think we should chase after her.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
As you do, Kiwi passes
Oh no.
an ice sheet, almost in appearance. Something you wouldn't able to spot just looking in from the outside. Just sort of like almost a camouflaged wall, as it were. And behind that, there is another fairly large cavern.
How deep does this
I
place
found
go?
another cavern!
Just screaming everything.
Yeah, if we were hoping for the element of surprise, I think the element of surprise got left behind about a couple miles.
It left down at the bottom of the mountain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
Kiwi,
even back at the school.
Kiwi, your master tracking skills have led you to a clutch of eggs.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
boy.
They're about a foot and a half tall, just round, scaled over. They vary pale whites and grays, kind of just swirling through these different, almost scaled looking lips, coating these eggs.
Found a thing!
What did you find?
Omelets?
No.
Tholdrum comes around the corner. Kiwi, do not, and I repeat, do not touch those eggs.
Fata's gonna grab Kiwi.
I
At least
have
attempt to.
I have a important question that we saw some creature fly, or at least Ursula saw a creature fly overhead,
Oh god.
came here we followed footprints that this creature made. Where is the creature?
I was wondering the same thing. Then again, this cavern is very, well, cavernous. And, it could be hiding somewhere.
I'm gonna look
I
up.
would literally, like, Helena just looks up instinctively just to
Yeah.
assume it, just hoping it's not on the ceiling.
We
So
just
does
want
Veda.
to talk.
Give me a let's just stick with nature here. Give me a nature check.
Who?
Everyone who's now
Looking?
frantically looking.
Staring at the ceiling.
Kiwi is not looking up. Kiwi is just like
I got a 27.
I got a 14.
I got
Hell yeah, Fade.
6.
I'm gonna say, Faded, with all confidence, you don't believe there's anything large in this room.
Okay. I don't think it's here.
Everyone else is sort of looking about. I'm gonna also say, Ursula, on your general hunt for treasures, you do see the glimmers of gold and silver and gems in a giant blocks of ice.
It's frozen. That's how you freeze your assets.
Ah.
I thought I'd
Damn
get
it.
there first.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay.
Well, that'll come in handy. Shall we, melt the ice?
You want to steal from a dragon?
Yeah, I wanted to see a dragon, not steal from a dragon.
Well,
We
maybe
really just want to talk.
if we melt the ice and pretend like we're going to steal it,
No, that's
It'll
a
come
terrible-
out.
Eat us.
where is it then?
I don't know, but I don't want to be caught pretending to steal from it. We're gonna have to convince it we weren't planning on it.
What do you think then? Do you think it wants to make omelets out of these eggs for
I think-
itself?
I think these are the bebes.
What?
Yes, kiwi eggs are the infants of chickens, and so these would be the infants of a dragon.
Dragons are related to chickens?
Technically speaking.
Just that is a biology and history lesson we do not need to get into today.
Once we get back to the academy, I'm sure I'd be more than happy to look it up for you.
Just to put this out there, that before anyone else, she says it thinks that she could actually take one of those eggs and have a pet dragon.
No. Just
I will
no.
kill you myself. No. not.
Thuldrum kind of claps his hands together and like looks at Ursula. I've got it. Here's an idea. Ursula, try singing the dragon a song to lull it out of its hiding place.
Not a lullaby, a lullaby.
Lullaby.
Good God.
Now I
'Cause
have to.
Because one thing I know in
I'm
my
tired.
studies is that dragons. This is just a theory, but dragons like two things. They like songs and they like riddles.
Fair.
And treasure, of course, but that's a given.
Yeah. Never serenaded a dragon before. I'll try it.
Excellent.
Sing a song from Pete's Dragon, please.
Well, but Puff the Magic Dragon.
I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever seen
that's
it.
where we would go.
I just immediately was like candle in the water is in my head.
Why would you put a candle in water? The fire will go out.
It's a lighthouse. Now I want to rewatch Pete's Dragon.
I will sing insert song from Pete's Dragon because I have not seen it.
You can sing with Puff the Magic Dragon. It was funny. That was a 25, by the way.
Dang.
25.
Yep.
It is It is impressive how well your voice carries in this chamber.
Acoustics.
I was just thinking that would actually be quite nice.
Yeah, it is incredible. Your song is woeful and beautiful, and it pleases and inspires the party around you.
Buff.
I'm just thinking
But
Monster
there is
Hunter
no
now.
there is no response from anything else.
Man, tough crowd.
Do the footprints, or like the tracks that we've been following, do they stop dead at these eggs, or do they continue on?
It looks like pretty often they do stop at these eggs. There's not just this one set of track. It's been.
That's what. Okay, so we can.
I mean,
keep going
it's
further.
followed in almost the same,
Mm-hmm.
steps, but not exactly. It's
And the cave keeps going further back.
not that you can see from this angle.
How many eggs are there?
There would be 6 of them.
Okay. Just curious.
Well, the only other place is that wall of ice with the continuing cave behind it. No. If this is a ice dragon, maybe it put up a wall of ice to conceal itself.
Or, and this is a big or, what if the dragon is no longer here and we just missed it, and we are able to take the eggs to the chef up the mountain?
We are not taking dragon
Okay,
eggs because we
like-
I
are
was thinking
not.
that as well.
We are not
I-
bringing a dragon down on our heads.
But what if it's not here?
I don't
Okay.
care.
No,
It will have our scent.
I didn't know that they were babies before. And you can't eat babies.
I mean, it depends on what you are, but yeah, fair point.
That's
Like,
a
I
hefty
know-
debate.
I know my relatives, they're like that, but I'm not that kind of goblin.
Well, I'm also pretty sure that bog witch we met a lot earlier would have gladly eaten a child.
Hags our trip.
Do you mean the hag back at the?
Yes, the hag.
She
I-
wanted to eat anybody's fingers. I'm pretty sure she would be absolutely delighted by the idea.
Probably not anyone's fingers.
She has
know.
like standards. Jeez. Oh boy.
Hag.
So then what do we do now? Because clearly there's no sign of a dragon.
I mean,
Hey,
you said
dragon!
from this angle, so we can look and see if it goes further back. If we,
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking around. I want to see if there's any
Um,
corners that we've missed, or
If Kiwi smells really hard, can she maybe find another trail that's not quite the eggs, but sort of close?
You can try.
What would you like me to roll for that?
I suppose nature again.
Fine, bigger eggs.
Not
Nat 20. Nice.
24
Nice.
total.
damn kiwi.
So you're trying to track not the scent of the eggs, but the scent of
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say your senses are particularly keen, regardless. You get a sense of its presence up towards the roof. You don't see it obviously up there, but you can kind of, if you angle right, and if Thornton picks you up and you get a good enough angle, you can see there seems to be a series of caves just straight above you. They seem a lot kind of narrow and kind of wide, and you can sort of see light bending through, but it seems like it's kind of further away.
Well, that's a bust.
there are some caves up there, and I think it's probably up there because it kind of smells like it. Yeah,
And how do we get up there?
I have No idea.
How smooth is the wall? Like Helena will check I guess the wall to see if there's any decent footholds.
It's pretty rough.
You
I
know,
mean, you would be attempting to scale ice.
Yeah.
we could go, like, visit the chef and then go back to town and get some climbing gear.
Yes, yes, it's just yeah.
Oh,
Why
this
did we not
ice
think
is
to-
making me hungry.
Why
All the
didn't we think
adrenaline.
to-
It's just
And I thought about omelets, but now I can't have omelets.
you can still have omelets. It's fine.
No, that is not. I can't. You can't ask permission to take an egg because it's a baby, and we don't eat babies.
I'm sure people. I'm sure. I thought there was magic to talk to animals. I'm sure you can ask politely.
I do kind of want to lick the egg because they're pretty, but I have to ask first.
Do you ask
You are-
first?
Does
I
it
lick your
seem?
eggs.
Does it seem like there's any other way, to like, to the top of the cave, or like to the roof, essentially, of the cave?
Not a directly easy path. I mean, you could attempt to climb those walls,
Not doing
but again, you're looking to start scaling. Up the ceiling.
So then I'm guessing we have three choices here. We could, A, turn back the way we came and just leave and go back to finding the seed. B, melt the ice that holds the treasure and see what happens. Or C, let Kiwi lick one of the eggs.
I don't see any harm in licking an egg.
I
Dragon
see a lot of
first.
harm in licking a leg. Egg. Licking a leg is very different.
She would do that too.
I would ask first.
I mean, yes, but you would do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the cat was on your hat for a second.
Oh man.
That is really well lined up.
Well, I personally don't think it's a good idea to steal from a dragon, especially its
Oh
treasure. So
no! I wasn't saying steal. I was just saying melt the ice around the treasure.
And if the dragon doesn't believe that we're not taking it,
Run?
as long as we're not taking it, then that sounds. I'm down with that.
We convinced the dragon we were just simply warming up its treasure for it. It looked cold.
It's
And
such
we
a stupid
and we
idea,
were-
but
It could work. It could
it will work. It could, and that's why I want to try it.
So what do? We have options.
Well-
Leah's going to flop into the snow and start making snow angels. If there is any snow, it's really an ice cave. She's gonna try.
I see you're more sliding across the
It's-
floor.
Now she's just going, whee!
oh well, there goes our goblin.
We're just all talking in a circle, and she's like in the background, just wee.
Well, we can both, and Helena will cast Produce Flame. So it's like, sort
Yeah.
of small green flame in her hand. Is like, I can do this, and we can just hold it at it and see if that.
True. All right. Well, I mean, it's better than standing here and doing nothing and freezing our butts off.
Oh boy.
It'll be fine.
All right. So I'm gonna use produce flame as well, and we're gonna start melting the ice where the treasure is being held.
See how long that takes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make flames, so I'll just sing to the eggs while they're doing that.
I'm keeping an eye out as vigilantly as possible.
Kiwi.
Kiwi's just, still just like completely distracted and just spinning herself. Whee! Just slowly back and forth across the ice.
All right. You two are both welding away at the ice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need everyone to give me an acrobatics check.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm not
I
gonna
can
do well with
help.
that.
I am
You
Wish I
rolled
could
another,
stout dwarf. 16, not bad.
another natural 20,
Yeah.
total 27.
19.
Kiwi,
All right, Kiwi.
show off.
Doing back handsprings over here.
10.
2.
Oh, good. I'm not the lowest. High five, Helena.
Well, a reaction well beyond what you would have caused from your bit of fire. There's just this loud cracking of ice underneath all of you.
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
You just suddenly feel the earth just fall below your feet.
Oh.
What have we done?
We're blasting off again.
Kiwi, you drop the claws and scramble. But everyone else is just suddenly dropped and sliding into the dark.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to stop there, I think.
No!
Oh, curse you. Curse
I'm
you,
awake
Bran.
now. I'm awake. We can keep
What about the eggs?
Can we at least get like a Mario like going down a tube sound? Like,
Get that in post.
yeah.
Oh, don't do that to me.
I'll try to save the eggs, or as many as I can, since I'm right next to them.
They're actually Yoshi eggs. I found it out, guys. I figured it out.
Amazing.
No, all I'm gonna see is dragons as Yoshi, and that's amazing, and just ruins their sort of like intimidating nature.
Oh, you're going to have to find out next time.
On the next episode of
On the
Dragon
next
Ball
episode.
Z.
Dang it! God.
Time to summon the dragon!
Literally.
Thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you all for joining us.
Thank you for
It's
running.
been an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Fun as
I love
always.
spooky time.
That was spooky time.
Don't forget
Um,
charity stream.
The charity
Yes.
stream,
Don't forget the charity
16th
stream,
through the
guys.
18th.
Donate, donate, donate.
You could definitely use it.
Means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Give us your money.
Center for Suicide Awareness, they do a lot of good on the ground work too.
Mhm.
So, and they're really hurting because they can't do a lot of events right now because of the world falling apart because of COVID. So, this is
Right.
really something they're grateful for us for doing. So, I'm excited to
Mhm.
do that. So,
Definitely the right time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, everyone, have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go.
Spooky pun.
Bye.